Hey guys, Shelley here from Wanderlust Paint Tribe, and I am going to paint a Valentine's Day truck, so come paint with me. See if I can get you guys in a position where you can actually see the truck and not just me. All right, there we go. So what's everybody up to tonight? This was the truck we used for the pumpkin back in the fall, and I decided that I was gonna turn it into a hard truck, and maybe we'll paint it for Valentine's Day. My favorite Americana from Art Deco. This one is True Red, and our truck's gonna be True Red tonight. If I can open it. I might not be able to open it. Oh, there it goes. We're gonna start off with the truck itself, and it's just gonna be red. I might need a couple of coats of this red to make it dark enough, or maybe one coat will be just right. Ooh, dark. I might need to be darker, because I have all kinds of crazy stuff drawn on this truck, because I was gonna do pumpkins again, and then I was gonna do some Christmassy stuff, and now it's gonna be a Valentine's truck. I think we could have a truck for every season. Put some fireworks in it at 4th of July, and some beach chairs in the summer, and we have a truck for every season. We had a really great time at the paint party on Monday at Macon Beer Company. It was pretty wild. We had a bachelorette party group that was with us, and they were bunches of fun. I'm glad they came. I got to meet my kindred spirit soul sister that evening. Her name was even Shelley, just like mine, spelled with an E-Y. See where I'm painting. There we go, maybe. So I've got the camera turned on so that the letters and everything faces the right way, which makes it extremely awkward for me to even be able to tell which direction to go in. See if I can find a better position for this so that you guys can see me actually painting instead of just hearing me talk. That's looking a little better. There we go. Now you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Maybe if I don't knock over my camera. So if you come on, just say hey and tell me where you're from, because I like to see where everybody's from. There's a couple hundred people that follow Wanderlust, and I know we're not all from Macon, so let's check out where everybody else is from. I guess technically I'm not either. I'm in Warner Robins, but same difference really. think I'm gonna switch brushes and get the smaller brush to fill in the little corners. So I'm trying not to paint on what will be my windshield on the pickup truck. Does that say, oh, Kara, hey, Kara. Kara was at the party on Monday. It was a lot of fun. Did you have fun, Kara? I hope you did. I'm gonna switch back to my big brush so that I can get a little more coverage. I'm just gonna cover all of the tailgate of this truck. I don't know what color I want to do my hearts in. Anybody have any ideas? Obviously, I think I'm gonna choose some pink type color because it's Valentine's and we should have pink. I think I need to darken this red up some though. Maybe I'll put a little rusty red in here with it. Hello, Miss Karen. I sure do miss your face. I hope you're having fun at your new job, making lots of money, being a big-time used car sales lady. Running out of red, gonna put a little extra down here because I think we might darken some of this truck up with maybe some black or gray or something, some brown maybe even. I don't want it to be too muted. Maybe I'll just put a couple of coats on it. I don't know, we'll see. Anybody got any big plans for this coming weekend? I don't think I have super big plans except for painting and cutting wood, which seems to be a lot of my free time lately, which I love. So I got most of my red area covered. There's gonna be a little bit of the back of the bed right there. It won't be covered by hearts. Cover that in there. There we go. And then I do think I'm gonna put a little black in here. Angie, hello honey bunches. I think I am gonna put a little bit of black in here to tone out this red a little bit. Go the other way so you guys can see this better. There, I think that looks better. Although it's really hard to see the phone, so if you guys comment, I'm looking, I'm really looking, but it's hard to see you guys. All right, so I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit of black into this red. whole bunches of red, a little bit of black, just to deepen it a little bit and get us some shade and texture and make it not all look one color like it's sitting still. Hey Angie. All right, so we got a little bit of darkness. So I'm just gonna go around where the contours of the truck would be. Kind of where this bed turns and where the little tailgate's gonna be. Just to give it a little bit of depth. So that this truck looks like something you might actually see on the road. But I don't want it to look too good, because I mean it is a whimsical truck that's got giant hearts in the back of it, so we don't want it to look like too much anything other than a whimsical truck. I think I'm gonna put a little shadow here because it'll be underneath these hearts. And it seems like it would be darker down there, so make it darker down there. And then we're going to do the same thing around the top of the truck, kind of up here where it bends and right there by that windshield, and mainly just because I want to cover up some stuff right there. I've got like pumpkins and trees and all kinds of stuff drawn underneath that red, so we're going to try and make some of it go away with some of the shadow. So how's everybody doing tonight? What are y'all up to besides hanging out watching me paint? I love watching other people paint. I just get on YouTube or Facebook and watch other people's live videos where they paint all the time. I might paint with them, I might not, but I'm still gonna watch it because I want ideas and to see what they're doing and learn new techniques and all kinds of good stuff. It's like watching Bob Ross with my grandmother when I was a kid. Alright, so now that our truck has a little bit of texture and he doesn't look like he's just laying there flat, I think I'm going to add a little bit into this tailgate, not too much. Just a little tiny bit of depth, because this old truck's beat up and he's got lots of bumps and bruises on his tailgate and the sides and everywhere. Speaking of Bob Ross, I have something for you. Girl, what do you have? My mother-in-law gave me a deck of playing cards for Christmas that was Bob Ross playing cards. I'm gonna have to break them out and play some, I don't know, Go Fish or something with the kids. Alright, so for this windshield and the bumper, I'm gonna do gray. So Angie, you're gonna have to come to the next paint party so that you can bring me whatever wonderful Bob Rossness it is that you have. Oh, and as you type it, I say it. Exactly. It's because great minds think alike. All right, so I'm just doing this windshield gray. And that just soaked up real good. I can't even spread it, it soaked up so fast. That wood likes that gray apparently. So Angie, yeah, I have quite a few classes coming up in the next 2 to 3 months. I'm gonna start, I had my last one on Monday, so now that I'm done with that and that's off my mind, I'll start working on getting the other ones prepared and scheduled and all that good stuff. So if anybody watching wants to know about the upcoming events, just type event in the comments and I'll be sure to go back and link in there to you all of what's upcoming. That way I make sure I don't miss anybody that actually wants to know about them. So it looks like I had just a few more people come on. So if you guys don't mind, say hi, say where you're watching from so we can all see who all's watching and where everybody's coming from. And like I was just telling Angie that we're gonna have quite a few events coming up in the next about 3 months. So if you're interested in our paint party events, just type the word events in the comments and I'll be sure once I get all of the events set up to go back in and send you guys a little message and just let you know that they're ready and available and when they are and what's going on. If you're watching and you have been to any of our live paint party events, our in-person ones, say that you have in the comments and let everybody know if you had fun or not. I assume you did because you were with me and that's what we do. We have fun. Thank you, Miss Karen. I see you typed event. I will be happy to get you that information here in the next few days once I get everything loaded up on Facebook. Anybody else been doing any crafty stuff lately? What are you guys been working on as far as crafts go? I know Mama Jenny's been working on some wreaths. See, she just popped on. So anybody else working on some projects? We're gonna do this bumper the same color we did that back window glass. I can get this there. Now y'all get to see it. Like I was saying earlier, I turned the camera around so that everything was facing the right direction, but it's really making it awkward because I keep wanting to move things in the wrong direction because it's opposite of what you would think it would be. So nothing special right now. No wonderful painting techniques. Just putting a little paint on the board right here. Filling in all the little nooks and crannies between the tires. Trying to get semi-straight lines. I've got a fuzz ball. Let me see if I can get rid of it. There it goes. This gray really is just soaking right in. That is one of the cool things about doing these door hangers at our paint parties, is they don't take nearly as long to dry because this wood just soaks up the paint so wonderfully. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Angie. Yes, this Sunday, the 24th, will be my 10-year anniversary at Affordable Dentures. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting. All right, now we're going to get these little side mirrors. We'll use them the same color. Just a little reflective shininess. They're going to be gray, just like the windshield and the bumper. Now, I don't know what color I should paint the brake lights, because obviously the brake lights need to be red, but the truck's red, so, maybe I'll just outline them and let them be their own. They already are red, so they'll just stay red, but, I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I just outline the brake lights in black so that they can stay red and they still pop? Or should I make them, I don't know, some other color like their backup lights or the blinkers on or something? All right, so this is carousel pink. They're the same. Who knew I had two pinks that were the exact same? See, I told you I can't do this as backwards. It's carousel pink. I keep moving in the wrong direction. All right, so we're gonna start with these hearts. It's pretty much Pepto-Bismol pink, but it's pretty. And it's Valentine's, so it should be nice and bright pink. I think this pink has sparkle in it. Maybe it's just the light. It looked like sparkle for a minute there. It might still be sparkle. I really think this pink has sparkle in it. I like it even more now. It's like shimmery. I can't tell. I can't tell if it's just because it's wet or if it really has shimmer in it. But now that I think it has shimmer in it, even if it doesn't have shimmer in it, it will have shimmer in it by the end. I got another little fuzz in there I had to dig out, but that's okay. Oh, I see Miss Tammy came on. Hello, Miss Tammy. How are you doing this evening? right, he's definitely gonna need another color or another coat of pink over him. Let's see what, ooh, I want to do teal because it's my favorite. Let's see what color teals we have back here. Okay, Indian turquoise is our next color. I think I want to do one of the hearts white and then one the turquoise color. I feel like the pink one needs to be, one of them needs to be polka dotted, but I don't know which one. What do y'all think about polka dots on one of the hearts? Ooh, I love it. Yes to the polka dots. I was really thinking I want to do the pink one with like leopardy polka dots. But I don't know if anybody else likes leopard print as much as I do. Or is it just a me thing? I have so much fun doing this. I find painting relaxing. And I really like painting on Facebook Live because I get to paint with you guys even though you really aren't here. It's like the next best thing to go into a paint party is just hanging out on an old Facebook Live, painting together. Ooh, speaking of hanging out on a Facebook Live, painting together, the end of February, one of the events we're going to be having is actually an online paint party, and we're going to do the word of the year. It's like a affirmation, a help you through the year, a painted prayer, if you will, something that's just going to help you focus on your goals for the year and something to look at to motivate you throughout the year. And I'm pretty stinking excited about it. So if anybody would like to participate in any of the upcoming events, whether it be the online event or our future events for the next 3 months, several of them are going to be back in Macon again at the Macon Beer Company, which we absolutely love them. It's a wonderful little place to have a paint party. We're all by ourselves. We get our own server. It's kind of fabulous. And then we've got a new place. I guess it's not really a new place, but it's new to us. We're going to be at Amici in Milledgeville the first part of February. And then we're going to have the online class the end of February. So if anybody wants to know more information about any of those, they will be being posted and updated with information this coming week. But if you want, you can go into the comments and type event, and I will be sure to go back and send you a message with the link for all of the different event options upcoming. You were thinking, Angie, the leopard print polka dottiness? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know where my white is, so I'm going to go with buttermilk for my white heart. So another Deco Art Americana. It's in buttermilk. All right, well, we're going to do polka dots and leopard print because I think, and Angie thinks, it would be cool. Get this heart in a position where y'all can see it. I keep getting fuzz balls coming out of my paintbrush for some reason. I think maybe it's time to buy new paintbrushes. Probably not, though. I get them good and broke in, and I really like the way they paint, and then they start kicking out paintbrush bristles at me. All right, so now that that pink dried, it totally is not shimmery, sparkly at all whatsoever. So we're gonna have to fix that, because now that I thought it was shimmery, it needs to be shimmery. Angie, every time I see you pop on here, I'm like, I've so got to paint a camper. And I forget about it until you pop on and I see it and I think, ah, camper. I need a camper. So I'm going to have to paint you a camper. Just in honor of you. I'm trying to be real easy around my corners so that I get decently smooth edges on my heart. But all of you guys know I'm a Bob Ross fan, so we don't make mistakes. We make happy accidents and we turn them into trees or something. It will all be okay. There is no messing up. It's just a bump in the truck. He's got a dent. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's going to get fixed. Just paint on over it. All right, we're gonna let those dry and we're gonna go back. That would be awesome. It would be awesome. I've still got to paint a camper. I have it in my head. I have like 5,700 Pinterest pins on camper door hangers, and they never seem to come out until you pop on and I'm like, oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go back over this pink. Actually, before I go back over the pink, I have some stuff back here. This just caused me a shimmer. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so this is a Michaels brand, and it's an iridescent medium. It makes the paint stay a little wet a little longer, but it has sparkles in it. So we're gonna add that to the pink. And we're gonna make it sparkly. Oh, that might have been a little much, but it's okay. So see, I just added it to this pink right here, and I'm gonna blend it in, and it's gonna make this pink a little lighter and a whole bunch shimmerier, if shimmerier is a word. Oh yes, that's what it needed. Shimmers. I don't know if y'all, oh yeah, you can see that on the camera. It's shimmery. It's like super controlled glitter. It's not glitter, but it gives a good illusion of glitter for those of you who like the sparkle but don't like the glitter. But I've been getting a lot of glitters that have a paint base, So I call it controlled glitter, because that free range glitter that you just sprinkle on stuff and it gets everywhere is no fun. I mean, it looks pretty, but it doesn't clean up well, and then you have glitter for days, and we don't want that. It's so sparkly. I love it. I think the blue covered well, so I'm gonna leave it be, but I am gonna go back over this buttermilk white a little bit just to smooth out some of the bumpity bumps and spots where it's lighter and darker. And then we're gonna see if we can figure out how to do some leopardy polka dots on this pink one. Maybe I should just do polka dots on the pink one and leopard on the white one. That might stand out better. We'll do that. All right, while we're waiting on that to dry, let's see if I can find, a paint pen. Or liner brush, one of the two. There's a decent looking little liner brush. We've already got black out, so we're gonna line up some stuff. So when you use a liner brush, you just get it a little bit wet, see it's a little damp, and then you roll it through your paint. So I'm just gonna twist and roll and drag through this paint so that it brings the bristles all close together, and so it's nice and skinny, and then it'll do a nice little skinny line for us. And we're gonna do around the mirrors, and these don't have to be perfectly in line. I mean, what whimsical truck is perfect? None of them. Alright, and then we're gonna do this little mirror. And then I'm gonna do the outline, like the edge of the bed of the truck. And these little tiny liner brushes, they don't hold a whole bunch of paint, so you gotta pick up a little bit of paint every couple of little strokes there so that you don't run your paintbrush dry. And then a little water will help draw it across there as well. And I didn't really have much planned as far as this truck goes when I started this, so I don't know what we're going for. We're just painting tonight. All right. And now we need to do the edge of our bumper as well. Just trying to follow that line where the bumper meets the bed of the truck or the tailgate. Like I said, these little liner brushes don't hold a bunch of paint, so you gotta put a little paint down and pick a little more paint up. So I think I decided with these lights that I couldn't figure out what I was going to do with. I am just going to outline the shape of the light and let the red of the truck be the red of the tail light. Because like on the other one that I painted back at fall, the truck was blue. So I could paint his lights red and they showed up. I'm going to do this other one over here. Oh, he's kind of coming together now. And I'm going to do this shape of this tailgate. I don't know that I'm going to do it solid all the way around though. Give it a little break right there. A little break right there. Get me a little more paint. All right, I'm digging it. It's looking kind of cute. All right, now let's see if I can spin it around so that I can see this window, because I want to do a line around it as well while I'm waiting on those hearts to dry. About an extra little fuzz. There it goes. It was like a long bristle in there trying to mess me up. Get me a little more water on my brush so that the paint lasts a little longer, goes a little farther. There we go. I think I should outline the hearts too. They feel like they need to be outlined. Maybe I should have left it going in the other direction to do that though. See where y'all can see them. There they are. All right, we're gonna go around. I gotta be careful because I can't touch them because they're still a little wet. And I always have a finger down to kind of keep me steady. And that's what I'm worried about touching the paint with. It's because I'm so used to having that finger down, my fulcrum, that I'm going to stick it in some wet paint at some point in time. There we go. And then I'll do the other heart that would be in the foreground first. I find painting very therapeutic and relaxing and just help you get all the ugh out of you. And even if you mess up, like you get your line too thick, doesn't matter. I'll just even out the other one, make it look like I meant for them to be thick. It's like eyeliner. One's always thicker than the other one. And then I gotta even them out. And then they get huge. Which would be why I always have winged eyeliner. Alright. I'm gonna outline this blue one. And then we're gonna attempt to do our leopard. I didn't know I was going to do leopard when I started this, but I'm thinking it's a really excellent idea. I might regret it. We will see. Oh, it's so cute. All right, so I think that for one, we need to have a license plate on the back of this truck. And this license plate is going to say, love. I probably should have got a paint pen or a Sharpie for this. Love on our license plate. I guess now I actually have to make it look like a license plate around it. There we go. Love, love, love. We need to go ahead and paint these tires black while we're down here too. Another one of those things where there's not a whole bunch of technique to it. I'm just getting paint on the tire. Hardest thing about it is just making sure you got a straight line that meets up, or a semi-straight line that meets up with that bumper. And other than that, we're just getting paint on the wood. Oh, I feel a kitty cat scratching my leg under the table. That could mean disaster here in a few moments when everything comes crashing down around me, as the kitty cat seems to think that my light and my phone are toys. Oh, tires, yay. Alrighty, so I think what I decided I wanted to do was polka dot, leopardy polka dots on the white one. So I'm gonna go back to my really, really tiny liner brush. And I'm gonna make sure that it's a little wet, and I'm gonna go back into this black. A little more. So So I was telling the girls earlier, if you did not hear, that we're going to be doing a few paint parties in the Middle Georgia area, and also one online so that everybody can participate. So if you would like information of any information about any of our upcoming events, please type the word event in the comments, and I'll be happy to go back later, and once I get everything on the schedule, send you a little message just letting you know that it's available for you to come look at. All right, so we're going to start these little crazy leopard prints that me and Miss Angie over here have decided we're going to do. So I've just got the black, and it's on that little skinny tiny brush, and it's real thin, and I'm just going to do wobbly, very imperfect parentheses. And some of them might not connect all the way back down, so they're not the same length. And I want to make sure I have a little bit of paint on my brush, but not a whole bunch, because I don't want it to be blobby or smeary, but I don't want it to dry out on us either. Maybe a little thin. That one might be a little thin. All right. And even if you watch this after the fact, if you have any questions or you want to talk about anything or talk about events or talk paintings, just send me a message or a comment, and I'll be happy to answer any questions anybody has. They all seem to be going in the same direction. I'm trying to get my hand to go the other way. I normally flip-flop my painting around about 500 million times while I'm painting. But if I do that, then y'all won't be able to see it. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. But it is definitely my natural instinct to just pick up the painting and move it around so that I can see it in a way that works for my brain. Oh, I have this one friend that joined this rock painting group recently, and she sent me an invite to their group. And I've painted a few rocks before, but not too many, but I might paint some rocks, especially with the kids, and then we'll go hide them around town and see who finds them. I think that'll be fun. Definitely a fun activity for them to do. We can be creative, and we can get out of the house. I had some. I have this super obnoxiously bright neon pink that I think I'm going to do the centers of these leopardy prints. Oh, it's so bright. and sparkly. And I'm still going to keep using that same brush because it seems to be working well with how tiny this stuff is. And let's see if this will even show up. It's so neon pink it might end up being translucent and not show up, but we will see. Ooh, girl. It's there. Can y'all see that pink? I'll hold it up in a second when I get some more on there. It is a little translucent, so I'm kind of blobbing it on there a little thick so that it'll stand out. I think it just said it was 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock, oh my goodness. My children will probably be popping their heads around the corner in a second to tell me good night, because now it's their bedtime. Angie, I love it. I think you had a great idea. Leopard print was the way to go. You do love it? Okay, good. I'm glad, because I was excited about it, but I wasn't sure anybody else would be as excited about it. Now I feel like my other ones look so blah, because this one's so extra. That's my bougie heart. Yeah, a little bougie heart. My other ones need some bouge. And I'm just dabbling this paint so that it kind of fills these little black marks we've made. And this paint's super duper thick because, like I said, it's turning out a little translucent with it being such a neon-y color that I'm just kind of blobbing it on there. It might take a little while to dry, but that's okay. I got 2 more hearts to figure out what I'm gonna do too. It'll dry by then. I'm sure of it. So I think I'm definitely gonna do the blue heart with polka dots in the white color. So that's the creamy buttermilk color that we use for this white heart. I think I'm gonna do polka dots on that blue one. And I haven't decided what's gonna happen with the shiny pink heart yet. Alright guys, well, I think I've kept you long enough. It's been an hour. Y'all been hanging out with me, painting polka dots and whatnot. So, have a good evening. Angie, thanks for hanging out. I hope you loved the leopards. And I'll see what I can do about getting us an RV painted for you, a camper. Again, just let me know if anybody's interested in the information for the events upcoming. And I will see you guys again soon when we paint again. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.